got ink sets, you got printers.
Doesn't have to solder his own needles. I was in the back, my hands were burning from the acid soldering on needles.
I still hand stencil. But you got kids now, you go on the computer, you can print off a stencil exactly how it is. And you better not be whack nowadays.
There's people that can do things on skin that will blow my fucking mind, but they don't have a shelf life. True. Put it on canvas. You know what I mean? First and foremost, your client is what matters, and they're paying you for a tattoo. Tattoo, by definition, is from now to the day you fucking die. And if that tattoo doesn't look like that till the day you die, then I f***ed you, and I didn't give you a product that you paid for.
A lot of people are tattooing, you know, like they're doing a painting, or they're just tattooing just for the photo, and you see that healed.
Looks like
you see it in a year. You know, if you don't have that technical foundation, I feel like it doesn't.
can't even pull a straight line.
Yep.
Bro.
The level of tattooing goes up so fast, so quick, that some of the old guys and gals who just stayed in it forever, who maybe aren't able to keep up or whatever, I think it just causes like a little bit of friction.
Definitely.
But there's gonna be friction no matter what. Like, you ever met a tattooer? Like, half of them are crazy.
I feel like street shops, like quick, you know, one and done. Like you come in, pick them off the wall. You're not drawing. You know, you're not, the prep time isn't there. I mean, with my stuff, I'm spending 10, 12, 15 hours on the drawing or something like that the night before, and then tattooing it for 6, 7 hours. Whereas something like that, it's a flash and you pick it off the wall. You do it in 30 minutes. Obviously, the workload is different. Are you gonna get mad at Ferrari for making a nicer car than Toyota? Like,
And I don't hate them. If I was a young tattooer now, yeah, I probably would do the same, because that's the only world that they know.
There's some bad.
Yeah, and
I won't take credit from them.
That's the industry they entered, and I'm not one to be like, it's better when it was back in the day. Dude, we all make a fistload of money. We all have great clientele. We're all doing way more fun, way cooler tattoos we've ever done. The industry's amazing.
Tattooing has a lot of tradition to it, so I think people get really like locked onto that, which is great, because it's like one of the only things where it's like most of our history is verbal. So like you have to go to these conventions and talk to each other and talk to older tattooers and get their stories and stuff like that. Like I had already started my like journey onto an apprenticeship, and nobody in my family was an artist, like nobody was into tattoos, they were all kind of really against it. And then I was talking to my grandfather, and he's like, oh, my cousin was a tattooer. And I was like, what? What do you mean your cousin was a tattooer? He's like, I think he died in the 70s, but he was a tattooer and a sword swallower. His name was Don Leslie. And I'm like, looking up all these people, I'm like, the only person I can find is Captain Don. And he thought that he had passed away years ago because I didn't talk to him. And I showed him a picture of Don in the 60s, and he was like, that's him, where did you find that picture? And I was like, what the fuck? Your cousin's Captain Don?
I love the old tattooers. Like, I love the time I get to sit down with Shanghai Kate and spend with her. I believe it's necessary. The guys that are loyal to the coil, f*** you if you use rotaries. I'm like, man, I like tattoos. If you do good ones, talk to me about what you use. Maybe we can share some knowledge.
Yeah. My biggest thing is diversity. So teaching marginalized people to tattoo, so they'll go out there and teach more marginalized people to tattoo. That's the only way that this industry will become inclusive. And eventually, like, people have to realize that old school mentality of just teaching white men to tattoo will eventually go away, because other people will teach more people like that.
Yeah, man. It's not even the tattoos that matter. No, you don't even have to be a good tattoo artist, man. As long as you do good to people and and you do well, with people, and that's it, man. It's all about fun, having good memories, and that's what it really is, man.
I think for better or worse, like, we're just getting cooler tools and more resources for tattooing to like completely become an art form that just keeps changing and evolving. And so, if you don't want to be part of that, then like, cool, that's on you. But like, I think we're doing some really cool stuff.
You can't stop the wheel of time. Everything progresses and everything evolves. Yeah, every industry has to evolve, so you can't just keep being like, no, stop. You kind of have to move with the tide, man. Hang 10. What's up, fellow young people?
Wow.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, I feel like I'm not like crazy young, so since I'm always catfishing my clients, I'm not gonna say how old I am, but let's just say I'm pretty up there.
That's just in general.
I know.
I think I prefer dudes that have like emotional baggage.
Do you? I kind of noticed that.
Like, just so Sad Thor is all like, oh my god, you look like you should be on you know, or something, man.
This is something we talk about in
Hotter.
therapy, not
Woo!
on camera.
Which tattoo do you like more?
Like the one on the left.
I was gonna say the left one too. Yeah, the one on the right is kind of like it's not a gimmick or anything, but like it is what's cool right now. You know,
Right.
You do the whole little sticker approach to it and make it look like it's like standing off the skin.
I don't like gimmicky tattoos, so this one over here with this big white border around it trying to make it look like a sticker, that's all well and good in 2019 and 20, but what is this going to look like in 2042? I don't know. But I know that other one is going to be solid then.
I have played with that stickery vibe. I love the look. I don't trust the longevity. White won't stay white. I'll also tell you that that white is not the way it looks like on that person's body. I think that that was
You think this filtered?
altered.
Ooh, that's a tough one. They're both fucking murderously good. I'm gonna go with the left initially.
You know, and I was gonna go with the right because
Really?
for some, I don't get to do too many of the sticker-looking tattoos, so
I mean, that's an amazing
those-
sticker.
The sticker tattoos really blow my mind.
Both of these tattoos are incredible. There's lots of tricks happening with both of them. If I had to wear one of them, where does he look hotter, the first or the second one? I guess the second one, he's a little bit more muscly.
I'm gonna say that right one. That looks like a sticker.
Yeah, I like the
Literally looks
sticker
like a
one.
sticker.
I
It's
like
cool.
sticker tats, so.
It's
I mean,
clever, and for a portrait, like half the size of the other one, I
Yeah.
feel like they did a way better
Yeah,
job.
they did a good job. I like tattoos that kind of like can flow, so I feel like the Thor on the left, you could come in and add more superheroes around him.
You're right.
With the sticker Thor, it's kind of you could put more stickers, but then he just looks like you have stickers all over your leg, you know?
But they already wanted stickers.
If that's what they want, it's about what I want. you know?
Oh yeah, with you.
It's about my opinions right now.
It's like if you're gonna get Thor, just get Thor. Don't get the guy that plays him. Well, see, that's the thing though. When it comes to like Chris Hemsworth, like I tattoo that dude all goddamn day. Yeah, like that is Thor. That's my Thor. I'd look at him all day.
I can't wait for people to start getting like thick Thor tattoos, like him in the second movie where he's like let himself go, and you're just like, I love you so much more. You're real.
Sad Thor could get it.
Ooh, I like green. I'm not fond of the color green personally.
Yeah,
He
like
looks
he's
like,
going
he looks
like,
a
you
little,
like,
little Pickle Ricky on the left. Like it's hard
This
to
is the
read.
kind of stuff that drives tattoo judges crazy. They could be like debating that one for
Yeah.
hours.
All these, honestly, all these are great. I'm gonna go with the one on the left. I'm gonna go with the one on the right. I like Battle Hulk there. You're just doing this to spite me. That probably was what I did. Yeah.
The one on the right could be Shrek in a helmet.
You're right.
I'm not wrong.
You're right.
I am not wrong.
So I'll tell you, the one on the right is Evan Olin, and I question his work like I've questioned a lot of like high-end realism guys. I've seen Evan's work in person. He's incredible. He does something different. He really is, you know. And I mean, his understanding of light and depth. And I actually got to see his finished product compared to his photo reference, and most of his realism is actually made up out of his head to create higher contrast, tonal variances, everything. Like Evan's, he's mentally and artistically on a different level than I think people realize he is.
Both folks is crazy.
Oh, one of them is you, right? They're both good. I'm gonna say this one out. What do you think, Booch?
They both dope, but the one on the right, I really admire the most. It's just the texture, the light. So that's you?
Okay, cool.
Nah, but
My dude.
it's not only that. Like as a realistic artist, like the one on the right, everything is done right. The texture, the light source, the blending. Like these are the things that we look at now as portrait artists. You know what I'm saying? His eyes, the depth of field. All of those matter. A lot of artists don't see that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists just do the realism and think that, no, it's a history and a madness behind our. So the one on the right is dope.
I like.
Lady?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh,
The one on the left.
I'm gonna go left again.
Why are you copying me?
Bro, because that's how I roll. That's it.
Yeah, I like the right one definitely better. The composition
Yeah.
is really cool on that one.
I like the little cutout
Yep.
pieces.
Oh my god, wow.
How much Photoshop can you
Yeah,
use?
who are these people? Okay, and who's wearing these?
So basically, like all of the facial texture in that tattoo on the left side, maybe it's possible, but is it
photoshopped, most likely.
You look at the colors in that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to blend color like that, you know, good on you. But I doubt it. You know, and let's be real. 90% of tattooers use Photoshop. I use Photoshop to decrease a lot of the glare and stuff like that. But it looks Photoshopped. It might not be. I might be talking out of my ass right now. But at the end of the day, in 10 years, that's gonna look like dog. And that's just the reality of it.
I would say the right one, because left one, she's a really strong hero, but the right side, I can see her emotion through her face. Look at the eyes. She's like kick someone's ass.
If you don't have the black outline, just give it 4 or 5 years. Like, it's not gonna look the same.
In their defense, you know,
Devil's advocate.
the realism guy's defense, I would say
It's beautiful work. Don't get me
beautiful.
wrong.
And also, outlines, they do fade, like, thicken out and fade out, and they don't look as good in 10 years anyway, so, you know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know, I would keep the one in the right.
What
That is
goes-
a good
what-
tattoo.
I would keep the one on the right too.
Oh, Batman. Oh, I love Batman.
I like both. It's hard to decide. I would say left.
That's some mother move. Cause it's bullshit. So I like the one on the left. Though. That shit's fun.
See, is Batman not
He's not
just
part
a
bad.
bad?
He's just all orphan.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're both again like so different, so different, so good, and so different. Look at the texture of the one on the right. The colors though on the one on the left. It's crazy.
Zero bat, 100% orphan. Batman. It's weird that they don't market it like that.
This kind of goes back to like what I was saying about like tattoos. I was like, yeah, these things look cool on Instagram or on a photograph.